Hannah from Generational Geeks, and I'm here to talk about my Maya cosplay. So, this is obviously like a work in progress, but I think it looks great so far. For those of you who don't know who Maya is, she's from a game called Borderlands, specifically Borderlands 1 and 2, and she's part of a separate race or species of human-like women who have tattoos on the left side of their body, and that's where they get all their power from. Her powers, I forgot exactly what it's called, but she puts enemies in a gravitational ball-like pull thing, and she lifts them up into the air for 5 seconds, I think, and then you can like shoot them while they're there. So that's pretty helpful. I think in Borderlands 3 she has a few more abilities, but you sadly couldn't play her, so not really sure about that. But I mainly want to talk about the making of the cosplay, such as how I'm going to cell shade it, what we have left to do, why this part of the arm is cut off for those of you who don't know anything about Borderlands. So a lot of people think that Borderlands is a post-apocalyptic world. It's really just space cowboys. At least I think that's what it's been classified as. But you can call it whatever. It's a great game. So for cell shading, once again, if you haven't seen my other cosplay video, cell shading is the process of taking 3D objects and turning them 2D by adding lines. So making them cartoonish, and that is a staple of the Borderlands style, and it's bled over into other places such as Telltale Games. So cell shading for this should be pretty easy, but I don't think I've cell shaded on this kind of material before, and my mom made this all by herself from scratch. All she had were the patterns. This wasn't a bodysuit beforehand, so all the seams, the zipper, the sleeve, it was all done by her and from scratch. So we have a few things left to do, such as the sides. We need black and white fabric. There's going to be a black square right here and a white one inside the black square right there. And then I think I might either get some mesh material right here or paint lines in the white spots, because on Maya's bodysuit it kind of looks like there's fishnet on the sides of her bodysuit, but we'll just have to keep looking at it and studying it. And then, so very excited about the side of the arm, because in Borderlands, if you guys know, you can play as characters called sirens. Maya is a siren, and like I said, her ability is the gravitational pull. But we got the siren tattoo all planned out, and we ordered the body paint, but it came in like a palette replacer, so it wasn't enough, and we still need to practice it. I'm just worried about it running out before the con. But it shouldn't be a big deal right now. We'll probably have enough for the con, and if not, then we can just buy more. So for making wise of the bodysuit, like I said, we still need to do the sides, and there's a keyhole design like right here. So Mom still needs to cut that part out. And then I think she mentioned wanting to put cosplay foam right here to make it look kind of like armor, which I thought that was a really cool idea. I think that'd be really cool, because I've never had any cosplay that has had armor on it. So that would be an experience. That would be a first. And I have the wig all done. I have the contacts. I have the makeup planned out. Hopefully we'll get to paint this on camera. For painting, most of the cell shading is going to be in the stomach area, because that's where most of the folds are. So yeah, because you would think it would be mainly on the sleeve, but since the cosplay foam is going to probably be black, you can't do much with black paint right there. So I think it's going to be like spaces like this where you see folds you would kind of want to focus on parts like this, and this. Even the seams, you kind of want to line the seams with whatever black marker or Sharpie you have. There goes my mush mouth. I like to mix words together. So outlining seams really makes it look cel shaded, and I mean, I think that just looks cool, even on its own. Wow. Own. Right here, probably, and then around areas like this. I already talked about doing it on the stomach. We're not cel shading the back because Mom's going to make me a cape, I think. It's kind of a cape, but it's kind of a hood too, just has no sleeves. She's making that completely out of scratch, like no pattern paper, nothing. She has to do that on her own. I'm not sure how she's gonna pull that one off, but I believe in her. So I think, yeah, I'm going to be wearing pants over the bodysuit, so it's not just a swimsuit basically. So I don't think I have to worry about really cel shading from like right here down, because high-waisted pants, hello, they're comfortable. Of course I had to get some. So I think what I'm most worried about for makeup and body painting is going to be right here, because that's going to be weird. But we got this, I guess, paper stickery thing, stencil. That's the word I'm looking for. We got a stencil to put on the arm for the siren tattoo, which I think is going to look amazing. I was thinking about getting glow-in-the-dark blue paint and putting it like over the stuff we have, but I don't think the con is going to be set in a very dark room, so that might just be a waste of money, but it would be a good waste of money. It'd be a fun one. But Maya is a great character, in my opinion. Her backstory is really, really cool, but if I told it, I would be spoiling some things. So if you haven't played Borderlands, any of them, 1, 2, 3, pre-sequel, and Tales, if you haven't played any of those, I really, really recommend them. You don't necessarily have to play Tales or the pre-sequel, but 1, 2, and 3 are great games in my opinion, especially 3. They did such an amazing job with that game. I'm so happy with how it turned out. But I think that's all the time we really need today. I think I've mainly covered everything about this cosplay in specific. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you in another video.